Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Spiral Offcast. My name is Danny.
And my name's Chris.
Welcome on back in. So we got a little extra, little fun, little side quest episode for you today.
Little side
It's a
quest,
little side
little
quest thing.
side dish for the that goes with the dinner bell from the number
Yes.
12.
So last time, when we did the podcast, we did season 2 of My Hero Academia, the first half of it, which covered the sports festival arc.
Yep.
We had a lot to say, but some of it we didn't get to touch on in the podcast, mainly just because we were still kind of in the moment that we left some stuff out.
Listens out, and we didn't want it to be an incredibly long.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, before we begin the second half of season 2, we're just gonna go over our thoughts of the little remaining thoughts on season 2 of the sports festival arc. I keep saying season 2 as though that was season 2, but it's just like no, it was that arc, that part.
Yeah, it was the whole sports festival of season 2.
Yes, that part. So
yeah.
these are our remaining thoughts, questions, whatever.
Questions.
Concerns.
There were just a lot of things that I wanted to say that we kind of just like powered through.
Yeah.
And we'll start at the top. I have a list which Danny can see.
Yes, he has his list. I haven't been reading it just because I wanted to save some of it for the podcast. And I have like a thought or two. So yeah.
Speaking of thoughts, so yeah, the first mention that I wanted to say that we didn't really touch on at all was the Midnight, the classified as the R-rated hero.
So first things first, I'm gonna ask you to fucking leave for calling her a thought. Midnight is a queen. We don't disrespect that name in this house. Lesson one
she
of
is a queen.
Lesson 1 of the show. We don't disrespect Midnight. Midnight is a priority.
Oh yeah.
So yes, anyways, Midnight is a great character.
She's great.
I love her. No, because
everybody does. When she comes out, everyone's like simping for her.
Well, it's hilarious. It's hilarious because in the season 1 wrap up video, she had popped up, and I had asked you, "Oh, like you saw Midnight?" Then I didn't realize that Midnight had even come out. Because this is where she really shows up, like debuts is really in this. No, but I love just her contrast with a lot of the pro heroes, like, because a lot of the pro heroes just have their own like style, and like you kind of like, it's not that they're all the same, it's that they're pretty like, superhero, like pretty general. And the show isn't like inappropriate, really, not really risking anything, but then comes Midnight, the R-rated pro hero, and it's like, you know what? I love it.
Right, they all acknowledge it too, which is really funny. The fact that she comes out in her uniform,
Yeah,
and everyone's like, "Wait, is she allowed to wear it? Should she be wearing that?"
and she's a teacher. She's a teacher at UA, and it's like
that's why it's really funny. Everyone's like, "Whoa."
I wish this is what my high school teachers were like. Please.
Oh my God.
No, it was. I love the contrast with her. She's not their main teacher, but she definitely is a teacher of theirs, and anytime she comes on, it's just like, oh, she's the fun character.
Yeah, she's got all those the little whips and her little
Handcuffs, metal mask. It's really funny. It's just I just love the contrast with her and like heroes like All Might or even Aizawa. It's just like she just got such her own thing, and she also has her own like sense of humor and everything, and it's just like, I don't know, I love it.
No, it's great. She is a good contrast to the rest of the heroes,
Yes.
and it's so funny that these are like high school kids, and this is like they're the lead, like she's like running the show, I guess. Like she's
she's one of like
for the festival. Like
she's one of the referees.
Yeah, basically that's what I mean. Like,
yeah, the officiates. Aficionados. I'm not commentator because commentators were Aizawa and Present Mike.
Oh, you mean Mummy Man?
Mummy Man.
Mummy Man and Mike. But yeah, I just wanted to be like, just to mention, like, yes, we did notice her character,
Yeah.
and her character is so different, and um, obviously we touched about it, like she's the one that knocked out Bakugo at the end of the award ceremony because he was like losing his
He's losing his shit.
right, and so it's like when it just comes out of her skin.
I think it's like I honestly I don't know it right off the top of my head. I think it is sort of like it kind of like secretes from her skin, I think, and like the clothing kind of like keeps it from just like entering the atmosphere at a rate that no one can control.
At a rate, she just knocks out the entire planet.
It's like a factory, like the smoke coming out of like the fumes. It's like that's her.
But it's just midnight.
And it's just sleeping gas.
They do touch on it at the end of season 2, which we will get into.
Yes.
But that essentially is the why she wears the uniform.
Yeah.
But it's also like she also kind of likes wearing it too. So
oh well,
like,
I mean, she has every right to like it. Yes.
she has every right to like it.
Look, if there's one thing to know about Midnight, it's that this fandom absolutely sims for her. Myself included, I will admit. I am no sim for anyone else.
She is queen.
She is queen.
God.
I would love it if this was the one podcast that my girlfriend watches and she's like, who the fuck you simping over?
She's like, wait, who the fuck? Who the fuck is
not
midnight?
Me?
Where are you going at midnight? No, it's not. It's not.
It's not like that.
It's not at midnight.
It's anime.
You don't get...
You would know it if you watched anime with me.
Who the fuck is anime?
Anime. That would be really funny, actually, if that was the situation. It's like, honey, like, how are you doing? I'm home from work. She's like, who the fuck are you talking? Who is this anime?
I love anime. Who the fuck?
Fucking throws like a bottle across the room at you. Who are you talking about?
Oh, yes.
I'm leaving you.
Oh no.
No, please.
So next.
Transition.
Just kidding. Next rapid fire topic. Mount Lady was really funny in this moment. It was just outside the festival before they actually started.
Yeah.
She's ordering takoyaki from this stand,
Mm-hmm.
and she's with 2 of the other pro heroes. And the guy's like, yeah, sure, here, it'll just be like, this much money. And she's just like using her like doe eyes
Yeah.
and her like moves, and she's like, I don't really have that much money on me. And he's like, it's okay, it's free. And she's like, thank you.
Thank you. No, it's
And the other ones are just like shameless.
no, honestly. Mountain Lady has her moments where she tries to be like Midnight at times. Although Midnight is Midnight, you can't top Midnight.
Yeah,
but
she does try to be.
Mountain Lady does try.
She's a little jealous.
It's kind of funny.
It's pretty great.
I think it's funny too because the first episode is where we see Mountain Lady for the first time, and she just kind of like kicks ass, and then also poses for the paparazzi. Like, yeah. But then, like when we've seen Mountain Lady in other situations, it's not usually as like
Heroic
and serious. Like not that she's not a heroic character. It's just that we see her more casual in a couple other like instances.
Like she takes it very laid back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like she's a newer hero.
Yeah. But that was just something I thought was funny.
Yeah.
And it just like played into her character.
Mm-hmm.
The next one we kind of touched on a little bit, but is the fact that you have class 1A being in there.
Yeah.
And then you have like the general studies class.
Yeah.
So you have like the hero class, the general studies, but then they bring in the business class, which you see them walk out and like they're just in regular suit uniforms.
They're like a marketing team and whatnot.
And they spend the entire tournament just like talking about the other actual competitors, and then even the narrator's just like, yeah, we're not sure why they're here, but they are. We have to. They compete.
We offer this class here. We might as well make use of them.
So I'm just like,
I would have loved it if they were doing the cavalry battle, and it's just like 4 guys in suits, and then fucking Baku goes like, "I'll kill you,
die."
And they're just like punching numbers in the calculator.
Too much momentum.
Because they were doing that. They're like, like calculating like certain like some of the heroes and whatnot. I think
Probabilities.
the probabilities and whatnot.
And combinations of their powers against other ones.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And it's like, it's interesting, but it's just really funny that this is like a combat competition and they're like not
They're not
at
calm.
all.
Can we get a whole episode dedicated to the daily lives of the business class?
Like they
Just
show up to school on time.
they should honestly, it's just like a day in the life of the business class, and it's just like they they're on time, and it's like their professor, and they're all like, "Yeah, this is great. Life's
It's
enjoyable."
just an episode that's just like
No,
school.
what if it was like it was an episode about, but it took place on the day of like the USJ attack or something, where it's just their perspective of it.
That would be funny.
That would be kind of funny now that you
That-
think about it.
Boom, there it is. There's a tie. Y'all could make that an anime episode.
That would
Doesn't
be
even have to be canon.
that would be a hell of a jump back to try and like do, but come on, like that would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
And then like the whole school walks out, they're like, "Wait, what is happening?"
We gotta get out.
I think the probability of this is 30%.
The probability of us getting fucked is pretty high. So the next thing I wanted to mention too is so I knew Mineta had done stuff before he actually got into the competition
Yeah.
and before the cavalry battle.
Yes.
And I just remember he during the race after Todoroki like flew out of there and froze the floor.
Right,
and
as Todoroki does.
And Bakugo's just like blasting through the air.
Yeah.
And everything. Mineta is actually using his little balls and he's throwing them onto the ice and he's hopping on them to get off to get across and he's gone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's smart. I don't know. I just thought it was like a small thing that's like, you know, out of all the classmates that are just stuck there like bumping together, this dude at least had a thought.
No, and
And it was smart.
Mineta has his little moments, and it's like, you know, we were shitting on him pretty hard. Like, it's like Mineta wasn't gonna make it. He's last place, whatever. It's like, no, he does have his moments. I don't. It's never that I hate Mineta.
No, at no point do
he's
I
a
think
goofy
he's
little boy.
useless.
No, he's a funny guy.
It was just cool that he came up with his own plan without kind of collaborating with somebody else.
Yeah. Well, especially like after like the USJ attack, where it's like
He basically kind of needed Midoriya
and Sue
and they kind of worked together.
and like his power like kind of just happened to come in handy in that where they got all the villains in the whirlpool and his balls kind of stuck everyone together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and in this one he actually he's actually on his own and he had to think.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how far he got. I don't, but
But hey, he
still did it, and I was like, you know, there's my boy. There you go.
E for effort.
Proud of you, kid.
You're doing good. You're doing all right. Do better, but you're doing all right.
He's a smart boy.
Yeah.
And these are like these are probably going to be just all my honorable mentions unless you can think of something.
I
And
honestly,
that's okay if you can't.
I'm trying. I have the one thing I want to talk about at the end, but other than that, I mean, I'm sitting here thinking. I promise you, I'm trying to think if there's any thoughts I have.
So before the cavalry battle, Monomo,
The little shithead,
yeah,
Monoma,
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 Manoma.
Monoma. So we kind of talked about his quirk for like a good minute or so,
Yeah.
like him being able to copy
He can copy other people's quirks.
just by touching them.
Yeah.
And it was interesting that he was not doing it too terribly much in the cavalry fight.
Yeah. Huh.
I was like he can, but he's not really.
He
So I'm
uses
like,
it kind of like sparingly.
yeah. But the one thing is that the person on his team in the cavalry battle, I don't remember his name. It's the guy that kind of has like the skeleton looking face. He's got like the big teeth.
I
and
know
the
who you're
eyes.
talking about. Class 1B's names are going to be even harder to remember just because we see them a couple of times. But yes, I do know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Really spooky looking boy.
Yeah. His quirk, I thought it was super neat. He basically turned the ground around them into like mud or quicksand or something. Like Midoriya's team was like sinking into the ground.
Yeah.
And it was just because of his quirk. And
Right.
he wasn't touching anything or he was just running towards them.
Nice.
And I was just like, that's kind of a cool quirk.
Yeah. it comes in handy.
But like tying on to that, Hatsume's invention with the jetpack is how they got out of that.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's cool. And she's like, use my baby. Yo, get us out of here.
Yes, I am important.
And then it fucking worked. And that was really cool. But while they're in the air, you see just like fucking Bakugo come soaring through.
Of course.
He abandoned his fucking horse team.
His horse team.
And he's just shooting to the sky because he's gonna he just wants to fucking hit Midoriya because he's just so mad.
It's not even, it's at a point where it's like, it's not even that he wants to win, it's just that he wants to hit Midoriya.
Yeah, because he wasn't going up there to steal the headband. He was doing it because he wanted to fucking hurt him.
Exactly. Okay, I was looking up Class 1B, trying to get the names. This guy, right?
That's the dude.
Okay.
Juzo?
Juzo Hananuki.
Hananuki.
No. Honenuki. Hananuki.
He's a cool guy.
I'm gonna try and grab his specific power. Why did it take me to an ad? No. Stop it.
God damn it, we're live.
No, I know.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, you're gonna be mean to me. That's fine.
Oh my goodness.
Ah! I'm like trying to navigate the fucking My Hero Academia wiki here. Like, come on.
Oh my god.
Please.
Alright, guys. You know, you're on this journey with us.
Yes, you are.
Just imagine
we did this for them.
Just imagine you're with us looking through this search.
It just has pictures of them.
Well, because the thing is, they don't actually mention what his quirk is.
Did they not?
Nope. Midori is the one that made the observation. He sees it happening. He's like, oh, it must be that guy's quirk.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then that's it.
Okay.
So it's like, maybe it's still a mystery.
Perhaps. Either way, that's
general studies.
Yes. Either way, I just wanted to clarify the character and also educate us both.
Educate everybody.
The more you know. Ba-da-ba-da.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
The next thing I kind of wanted you to talk about was Mineta finding the fucking peephole.
Oh, that shit was funny. Okay, that was during the tournament, right? Was that during the tournament arc?
It was before they actually went out. They were preparing.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I was trying to think back to it and I was like, that wasn't during like the final exams or something, right? Like, okay, just wanted to make sure. Yes, so the scene where they're in the locker room and then Mineta's like, Midoriya, look what I found, and pulls like a poster down and it's a little hole that goes into the girls' locker room and he's like, you can see everything. It's hilarious because Mineta has these little moments where he's just like, he's at the gates of heaven, like he's about to see it all.
He's literally like almost You gotta look up the scene with his face during this.
Yeah.
Because the way he's rolling the opportunities in his head, his eyes are bulging out.
Oh, no, his
freaking.
one eye is going into the hole and he's talking and then he's listing down all the girls and everything. And then just all of a sudden fucking Jiro uses her earphone jack, just pokes him in the eye and it's almost fucking violent ah. Oh, it's just so good. But then it's hilarious because then all the girls are like, thanks, Jiro. And then in her mind, she's like, why didn't he say anything about me?
It's just he said everybody else's name.
It's like, oof.
Damn it.
I like the idea that he talked about the invisible girl before talking about her,
I know,
as
right?
though he can see anything of hers.
That was really funny. Bruh.
Mineta, come on.
Because she can't turn that off. The invisibility. That's forever.
I guess.
That we know of.
That we know of. Maybe she can and we just haven't seen it. I don't know. She's not. She honestly, she's one of those characters where it's she might be in the scene doing something, but we'll never know.
She's the one hero that's in every scene.
Legit. Well, that was the joke they made in the USJ attack where she's like, guys, I'm glad. They're like, where have you been? She's like, I was there the whole time. And then they're like, oh, okay, I guess.
They're just like, oh, yeah.
They make that joke. It's the funniest fucking thing from that episode.
It's so good. Um, and just following up with that with fucking Minetta's bullshit hijinks is that he fucking convinces the girls in the class to wear the
Oh,
cheerleader outfits.
isn't it him and Kaminari?
Yeah.
Who's like his teammate basically sometimes in this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Although Kaminari does point it out to him at some point. It's like, dude, fucking like
Can you fucking
Kaminari is like Mineta but with some dignity.
he's capable of realizing
Yeah.
there's a line.
But yeah, no, they fucking are like, oh no, they're gonna do this class cheerleading thing. Like we gotta do something, and then they get the girls to wear the fucking cheerleading outfits.
Yep. And literally Momo creates them.
Yep.
And she feels like, I don't know if you'd say like she feels dirty after creating them, but she's just like, I made these.
We gotta blow them away, right? And then they go out there and everyone's like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
It's so good. It was so great.
And then Minetta's just like, yeah. He's like, yes, it worked.
This was worth it.
Fucking Mineta.
Oh god, it's so good.
What a goof.
And then we get fucking Bakugo being like, hey, make your speech, and he's just like,
oh, he's
I'm
fucking
gonna be number one.
We like only briefly touched on that, didn't we? It was at the very beginning of the fucking tournament where they're like, "Oh yeah, make a opening statement and whatnot," and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna win. Fuck y'all losers."
Yeah, pretty much.
And then everyone's like, "Yep, that is Bakugo."
And then like his class is mad. All the other classes are like, "How could you be so arrogant?"
Yeah. Well, then he fucking wins. And it's
I know,
like,
but Bakugo's like, "Fuck you guys."
yeah. Well, then Bakugo wins, and it's like, God damn it, he did it.
Damn it, he was right.
He was right all along. He knew what he was talking about.
That's why it was funny when after he's giving him the award, even though Todoroki, fuck, I meant All Might. Wow.
A very different character.
When Bakugo's getting the medal, he mentions to him, he's like, hey, good job doing what you said you were gonna do at the beginning.
Hey, look at that. You did it, my boy.
And he's just like, I don't want this.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck you. And he's like, oh my god, he's so mad.
He was so mad. Seeing it again, it's just like, oh my god.
Calm. And then I only have 2 more points left, so this will go pretty quick.
Cool.
One thing that I thought was really interesting, and we passed it pretty quick, and that's okay. I regret nothing.
Yes.
But it was during the Ochiko versus Bakugo fight.
Yes, that fight.
So after she drops all the rubble from the sky and he like fucking blows it up.
Yeah.
There's actually a moment where he actually winces because he actually overstrained his power,
trying to like stop all the rubble.
Yeah, and it's like it worked, but he's like he hurt himself.
Wow.
A little bit, and I was like, that's kind of cool because it shows he does have like a limit,
right?
And he wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
Too.
Well, that's something I just genuinely like about Academia. It's that like none of the characters have infinite power. Like this show, like isn't afraid to be like, hey, these are great powers, but there are limits. One for all with Midoriya, absolutely, and yeah, even Bakugo, like his fucking quirk is insane in this show at times. But yeah, he does have his moments. I honestly didn't remember this one during that fight, but it's like, yeah, it makes sense. Like we made the joke. He's like, he just deleted all the fucking rocks that Ochiko had, and it's like, oh,
he did, but he strained himself, and he
from Infinity, where it's like, did you do it? Yes. What did it cost? Everything.
Because he kind of like thinks on it to himself in a later scene. He's just like, he hates that he was put to that like point.
Yeah,
because he doesn't like it, and it hurts. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because it's basically just his sweat.
Yeah.
So
it's
him like forcing all of that out would probably be pretty painful on your arms.
Exactly. Not to mention, it's like he can only like without the gauntlets, he can't store it properly. So he really is just relying on hopefully sweating a lot. Yeah. God forbid this is all like in the winter. Boy,
just like pop himself.
No, he's gonna wear like a really like Gucci ass like fur coat as part of his winter outfit. It's like he's got to stay warm and like sweaty.
Warm and sweaty. Wonderful.
Oh no, like during like a rainstorm, he's not gonna be sweating.
Oh my gosh.
the water just washes away all his sweat. Like, no.
What are you doing? But then the entire like street becomes flammable. 'Cause-
Boop. And then just everything lights on fire.
oh my god. And last point I wanted to make, which I actually just thought of a bonus point, so
Ooh.
stick around. But sorry.
Yes.
The last one, it was just a neat little thing during the Bakugo versus Todoroki fight. When Bakugo breaks out of the ice and like does his counterattack.
Oh, so this is like when he's like all the ice, and you just hear the boom, 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 like explosions.
Yep, and he comes out and he's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
And he's like super mad because
I wish these characters actually did swear, just because it's like it's kind of funny imagining Bakugo.
Bakugo be all swears.
It'd be funny.
It would just be constant.
We every time we give him lines, it's always like "fuck you," but it's like he doesn't say that.
But it's in his heart.
Yeah,
He's so mad. He's so angry.
he is.
Don't worry. When he's an adult, he'll start swearing.
Honestly.
But no, when he comes out and he basically talks shit at Todoroki for not using his left side. He's like, "Am I not good enough for you?
Use your left hand on me."
Oh, that's for midnight.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
Whoa.
Wahoo! But it's he says that, and then he charges at fucking Todoroki. But what he does is he actually grabs his right arm and like faces it away, and like grabs him by the face and like throws him out of the ring.
Yeah.
Really angrily. And I'm just like, that's my boy. I mean, kind of an angry asshole, but
He has his moments where
it's
he
a
is
cool
strategic.
fucking move.
It was the same thing we were talking about with the Ochiko fight, where it's like he can be strategic at times, and we don't realize it until it's too late, and it's like he is thinking, like he's not
calculating
he is a
attack.
little rage gremlin, but my god, he is at times playing chess. Not 3D chess, but he is playing
He's
chess.
playing a game of chess against someone.
And it's like, oh shit.
But I thought it was really cool that he did that. Todoroki didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
And Aizawa was even impressed. He's like, no, he actually made sure to avoid his right side and like threw him. But the other cool point with that one, in the same moment, was that Todoroki actually used his ice to save himself, and he like surfed in like an angle.
Yeah, he does
With
his
the
little
ice.
like froze zone from The Incredibles, like
Yeah.
ice surf.
And I was like, that's actually pretty cool.
It is really cool. It's cool because it's ice. The mic isn't gonna pick up me knee slapping, is it?
No, but it's gonna pick up that gremlin growl that you brought in. Jeez. Just do a couple more.
Yeah, I know, right?
But the bonus point actually goes into the same thing.
Yeah.
That after Todoroki, surfs his way fucking going out of bounds, saves himself. Bakugo does like his ultimate move.
Oh, the like whirlwind,
Yeah,
like whatever.
the fucking howitzer thing.
Howitzer 3 times surprise or whatever the fuck it was
And
called.
it was so fucking cool because he's actually using and twisting his body with explosions to create a spin for himself, actually spinning himself, and he's doing it in such a way that it actually creates like sort of like a tornado
Yeah.
of explosion.
Basically, yeah, he turns himself into a missile.
Yep, and then shoots straight at Todoroki, and the momentum and the power he's been building up in that move basically just fucking explodes, and it's huge.
Yeah. It's insane.
And I'm like, that's fucking rad.
This kid is a little too powerful sometimes. Like, yes, I was just saying that he has his limits at times, but it's also like, my god, the amount of explosions this kid can do.
Right? That's like, I love they gave the angry kid, like bless the writer, the creator. He's just like, nah, he's gonna have explosions, but I'm gonna make him really fucking angry.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, this is
God forbid that any villain pick that up and understand his power and then like go over to like a gasoline factory or something and be like, yeah, fight me here.
Gasoline factory.
I don't know, you know what I mean? It's just like they go over there and it's like, yeah, send him here.
Send him here.
Haha, my plan, you'll blow yourself up.
And then he'd be like, fuck you, no, I won't. Bah, bah. and then it happens.
Yeah,
But I just thought that was really cool.
that is really cool.
It was that was a powerful attack. Knocked Todoroki straight out of the ring.
It did. It was like, oh my god,
Yeah, and he was
poor
still.
poor Todoroki.
I know. He had that moment where like he flashed back to like his.
He had his like trauma.
Mhm.
It was kind of sad. It's just like
What was he turned off his fireside? And...
he literally, well, because you see him and he's just like, oh no, he went to that place and then just gets his ass exploded by Bakugo.
Yep, and then gets yelled at by Bakugo that he's just like, "Why did you stop it?
Why did you say that name? Why did you say it?
Like he literally goes out of the ring afterwards and picks Todoroki up, and he's like, "Why did you fucking?
Why would you let me? Don't let me win."
I don't want this victory like this. This is bullshit. This isn't earned. I didn't earn this shit.
I know.
Fuck you."
On the one hand, it's like I do feel bad for Bakugo. He is just trying to like prove himself.
I feel bad for both of them because Bakugo kind of got handed the victory a little bit, and Todoroki is just like trying to deal with all his shit,
his
life.
trauma. But at the same time, it's like Bakugo, take the W. you did a really cool fucking move. Like Jesus. It's not like Todoroki stood there and let you attack him. Like no, he was pulling shit too. Like damn. He's Bakugo's over here doing strategery, and he doesn't even realize.
He doesn't even know.
It's like, dude,
he's playing chess, but he thinks he's playing chess.
No, he's playing chess, but he thinks he's playing Go Fish. But it's like, no, you are playing chess.
And then he finds out he hates fish.
And it makes him mad.
Angrier.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's so good. So I gotta say, is there anything that this has made you think of in this first half of the season?
Honestly, I mean, that's the thing. I feel like in the first podcast that we did, it's like I really said the majority of what I wanted to say for a lot of these things. And then like even right now, like if it was anything, it would have been like, yeah, like Midnight, and we went into that. I think it was kind of cool, like seeing like Present Mike, the microphone. I don't know if they mention his name too many times. The announcer guy. It's kind of fun seeing him in his sort of like his environment, like, you know, being an announcer.
Yeah.
Because for the majority of the show, he does like the little quick like stops where he like says the person's like power and whatnot, and those are always fun. And we do see him as a pro hero time to time, but it's like in this, it's like, oh, this feels like it's his environment. Like he's
this is what he lives for.
He's the commentator guy.
And it's so good.
No,
and he's great at it. He's so he's so passionate whenever he's really talking about everything.
Yeah. He's actually one of those ones. There's a few, but a while ago I had mentioned that I liked watching the dub and sub of Academia. I like both versions of it. Although I don't know, I lean a little bit more towards the sub just because, like, not that there's anything wrong with the dub. It does sort of I don't know why, but it sort of reminds me of like 4Kids. Like not the quality of it or anything, but it's just like the way he sort of like is over the top at times. It's like I feel like this would have been the easy one if 4Kids got their hands on it. It's like, oh yeah, they would have rocked it because it's like just so over the top, like yelling and everything.
Oh my god, could you imagine if 4Kids was still around?
I would be pissed. God, oh my god, imagine.
Not to go into it.
No, but 4Kids would have gotten this one. This would have been like easy money.
Oh yeah, they would have been like, this is totally kid friendly. We
can
totally do this.
Legit.
They would have just deleted the hero killer thing.
I was gonna say they get to the hero killer part. It's like we're gonna skip that part.
We're gonna censor out most of the parts from the end of the season 2. Then probably that's it. We're good. There it is. There's the show.
The show.
It's kind of gonna end with the tournament.
It's gonna end on an open note. It's like, yeah, you just kind of leave it open ended. Like have the viewers fill in the blanks.
It's just like some spiritual bullshit.
Yeah.
Just like metaphorical. Like it's what you think happened.
Exactly. Did Midori become the #1 hero? You decide.
What does your heart tell you? I literally made myself nauseous the other day remembering 4Kids, and because I said the words in my mind, the fucking One Piece pirate rap, and I felt lightheaded. And I was like,
I don't even know the words of the rap.
You know what? Nobody does. It's dead. It's done.
No,
it's
I just remember as a kid, I remember being exposed to it. I think it was the premiere of it, and I remember the rap coming on, and I was like, as a kid, I was like, I don't like this. Like, I was immediately was like, I don't think this is a very good show.
It just starts with yo ho ho, and I'm like, can we fucking stop, please?
Please stop.
I'm
Well,
like,
okay, you
no.
realize that if we're gonna talk about Yu-Gi-Oh, it's gonna be the 4 Kids dub. We have to dive into some of the funny 4 Kids shit they pull. Because although they didn't butcher Yu-Gi-Oh, there is still some pretty funny censorship
Oh,
moments.
there is.
And we gotta touch on a couple of them.
There, yeah, of course. And
Yu-Gi-Oh
just
was
like,
their only decent dub,
are you
wasn't it?
telling me Sonic? What?
Sonic was fine. I watched that
I
one as a
didn't
kid.
realize I watched a. Here we go, spiraling off. I didn't
Is
realize.
that not the title?
I didn't realize that 4 Kids, like, because you had mentioned before in the past that there was a sub.
For Sonic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I thought 4 Kids made the show.
See, and I would have thought that too. But
And
then
so-
but then it's like but then I looked into it and it's like, "Oh shit, hold up."
Well, I got on my YouTube recommended across all the memes and the vampire lady from Resident Evil 8.
Oh yeah.
Aside from that, there was a video that was just like, how 4 Kids censored Sonic, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So I clicked on it, I'm like, they took a lot of things out of the
They
show.
did. It was like I don't remember off the top of my head, but there was a lot like gunfire and like all
Well, it
this
was
other
gunfire.
shit.
There were scenes that were straight up cut. There was a scene in with this like kind of arrogant hotshot dude.
Yeah.
But he was like hanging out with Amy,
Yeah.
and they were like driving
I remember
down the
something like
highway.
this. I remember
But the
something
thing
like
is,
this.
4 Kids took out that entire scene, so it took all of the character development away from both of their characters.
Yeah.
And so it was just like, okay, this could have been interesting, but
They don't want to promote furries or something.
they just deleted it.
Like legit.
And then
No, the four kids edits are always funny to look at. Like, I don't know. I watched something that was like a list of some of the Yu-Gi-Oh ones, and like, although they're not as bad as say like One Piece, it is still kind of funny to look at them. Like, it's like, wow, y'all went out of your way to make some of these goofy ass edits. Same with like Pokemon. Pokemon has like the Pokemon's infamous ones are like the jelly donut and whatnot.
oh my god,
It's so like it's just well known at this point.
I gotta say, to tying it a little bit back to My Hero Academia.
I know we're spiraling, but we're coming back.
This is what I thought of when I thought 4 Kids being in charge of My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
And it was the anime from 4 Kids called Ultimate Muscle.
It sounds familiar.
And it specifically, I imagined anyone out here hearing that is like, you probably know that show because it was the show that you kind of wanted to end because Yu-Gi-Oh came on after.
Yeah.
And you're like, get out of the way. But it was just
Oh
like,
my god.
it was like the
I
dude
do
with
remember.
like the weird kind of
Yo.
like huge lips, and he had like a weird skin mohawk, but he had hair too.
I have blocked this from memory. I never watched it, but there were commercials for it.
And I'm just
Because
like,
they were promoting like the whole like block and whatnot.
I'm just like, yep, that's All Might. There he is.
There he is. Oh my god. That's so funny. Wow. Never in a million years would I have remembered that.
Yep, and I also don't think, just for all the cool kids out there,
Yeah.
remember Bo?
What the fuck did
You think I'm joking?
No, I want to, but then at the same time you say these things and they are actually true.
They are true, and it really hurts that it is real. Literally, Bo.
What is this picture? Oh my god.
So it looks like that. So this is the main guy. This is Bo.
He kind of looks
in
like
the afro.
He kind of looks like if like Johnny Bravo went into like fucking
JoJo?
anime mode. Yeah, or like JoJo.
So his weapons are his nose hairs that are like whips.
Is it like a mustache?
No, they're nose hairs. They're coming
Oh.
out of his nose.
Of course, my mistake.
That is your mistake.
How did I not know this extensive lore?
And it's a shonen anime that we have not seen in Jump Force. Where's our
Whoa.
Bobo
Where's my
versus
Bobo's Bizarre Adventure? Where is that?
where's him versus All Might?
Yeah,
What's going on, guys?
crossover. Do a little. They should do like some crazy like My Hero Academia like crossover, like random. Yeah, I'm sure you saw the fucking Dragon Ball Super episode where they crossed over with like the little joke manga like character. Did you ever see that one? It was a
Wait, what?
random ass episode in Super.
Not that I can think of.
I don't blame you if you forgot it, or if you even like if it might have just not been there.
Well,
But
yeah, we'll get it out. This will be what we end this bonus
yes, no, but
video on.
I only like it was just like a random ass like manga character that like and there was a Dragon Ball Super episode where they crossed over and they met Goku and everything. It was a joke episode. Like she was beating up Vegeta or something. Vegeta's like, I can't match the power, or some bullshit like that. I only bring it up just because it'd be kind of funny if Academia just had a random ass episode they crossed over with something.
Fucking yeah, My Hero Academia and Ultimate Muscle.
Yep, there we go.
Oh my god,
That would be kind of funny.
man, Ultimate Muscle. What a time. Not a great show, probably. From what I
It
remember.
didn't look like a great show.
Because it was a 4 kids show, so it's like,
Exactly.
was it good?
Was it ever good to begin with?
Oh man, 4 kids. What a time. Put a comment below which 4 kids ruined your life. And which ones changed you.
Yes.
Did any of these little mentions from season 2 at the beginning, My Hero Academia, did anything do it for you? Does Midnight do it for you?
Yes. The answer is always yes.
Put a like on the video if you simp for Midnight.
We don't simp for anyone else except Midnight.
Except our queen.
Not to mention, if you're simping for any of the kids, they're kids.
Yeah.
Y'all better not be simping for them. I swear to God. On God.
On God.
Are y'all out here really simping for these kids?
Shut the fuck up.
That's probably why Midnight was there, because he's like, okay, wait, I gotta give them someone legal to simp over. Gotta like,
oh my God.
Gotta be like, not attracting these awful people.
Oh my God.
We gotta deflect it.
Do we really know the kid's age though?
They're like kids.
I know. I'm just...
Ooh. Ooh.
They're in high school. Wait till season 10 when they graduate and go to My Hero Academia college years.
Well, no, like legit. No, that's what I was thinking, is if they pull like a Dragon Ball Z where they jump the ages and then it's like, now's your time.
They go to like, it becomes the not like Dragon Ball Super, but it's the methodology of Super coming after Z. And this happens here. Imagine Bakugo as a college kid.
He's a really like angry person at parties.
Just a rager, and you got like
fucking... He puts the rage in Rager.
There's like a party and like, Todoroki and like Midoriya and Mineta are all like chill. Yeah. But then you have ones like Kirishima that's like
Kirishima and Kaminari, they would be the fun ones.
They would be the party guys.
They would be the party guys. They would be the ones that probably put on the party.
They would. They'd have a great time.
And then Ida's like the one that's like trying to make sure that either the party doesn't happen or the party is at a reasonable volume.
Yeah, Ida would be trying to be like the parent. It's like, guys, come on. But okay. Little thought topic before we end this. If Bakugo drank a lot, would his sweat contain the alcohol too? Would it become doubly explosive?
Is that how drunk people work? Like, is there... I'm sorry, I don't drink. Like, does it...
Is that how drunk works?
Wait, when you sweat after being, like, drunk, does the alcohol, like... Is it in your sweat? Or does it or is it just processed in the liver? I'm sorry, I'm gonna sound like such a dork here. I don't drink, though. Like, is it when you sweat? Like, or what if it's, like... If you drink a lot, if you like work out, like does it make you less drunk?
Well, because you're like sweating. But,
yeah.
But it actually, not a lot. It's like
some.
It's like 10% or less of the alcohol that you actually drink. You can actually like Like you actually get rid of.
Would it make it slightly more explosive?
That's a thought.
Because alcohol's flammable. Like, what if you mix that with the nitroglycerin that he's pumping into his sweat? It's like his gauntlets would be like, oh, like atomic bomb after a rager.
Oh my god, could you imagine a drunk, angry Bakugo?
Okay, would he be more angry or would he be like calm? Like,
What if he gets chill?
what if they like smoke weed and then they get Bakugo to like? No, but like
It becomes that college party.
no, but like legit. What if they got Bakugo to just like calm down, and then it's like, and then he's like he like goes into his life story, and he's just like super like he's not gonna hurt anyone.
It's
This is a question.
oh my god. Okay, yeah, yeah. You know what?
I'm not like I'm just saying like that.
No,
like,
it's it's
because
a
I mean
good
like I
thought.
guess alcohol could do the other way around, but it's also like I don't know. I feel like maybe like it would make Bakugo not only like more mad, but also he would be unable to like pull himself back.
But you get like there's some like plant girl that has like that strain,
Yeah,
and she can like
she makes the good shit.
she's the real VIP at the parties.
No, she like no. I was gonna say Bakugo gets like drunk and like. I'm not gonna. No, never mind. I was gonna say like he just like gets into like Midoriya's room and he's just like you fucking nerd and all this shit, and then it's like why are you like this, and then he just goes into like how he like loves Midoriya and whatnot. But then I started playing this. I was like, no, this is like a really bad fan fiction. I'm sorry.
Bad fan fiction. I am thoroughly convinced that Bakugo is gonna become attached to Midoriya. He's gonna become protective and he's gonna care about him.
He's protective. He's like he's my little freak. He's my little nerd. No one gets to bully him except me.
Right? If anyone's gonna kill him, it's gonna be me.
That'd be kind of funny, honestly.
Yeah. He doesn't wanna kill him though. He just wants to
Really hurt him really, really bad. That's a nice little Suicide Squad reference there.
Y'all
Never thought I'd hear that in a My Hero Academia video.
what are we, some sort of
Well,
oh man. I think that about wraps it up for our bonus. Aren't you glad you clicked on this?
yeah. Are you happy? You got it?
And stick around because we got the rest of season 2.
Yes, we're
Coming
coming
up.
back with the rest of season 2.
And if you know what's in season 2, you know what to look forward to.
Yes, so stick around, hit the like, hit the subscribe.
Comment below.
Yes, comment below all the things that we told you to comment. Do that now.
Do that now.
Ring the dinner bell, ding ding. This is a little mini helping, little like bowl of corn before the real meal.
The bowl of corn.
Yeah, just at dinner, like your mom ever like here? You have a nice little bowl of corn, and then you can have steak. This is what my mom did. Please tell me I'm not alone.
No, like my family had like green beans and vegetables, but they wouldn't come out and be like, "The steak's not ready, so here's some corn."
That's what my mom did. It was like a little mini. It's like a little small bowl. It's like here's some vegetable, and then you can have steak after. It was like corn.
Oh, my jaw hurts. Oh my god. Here's some corn.
Yes.
The food's not done, but we have corn. Here you go.
You can eat corn.
What? All right.
Anyways,
Comment below if you had corn.
if you've ever eaten corn. Okay, wait. Rachel said I have a random answer, so I have to ask her now. When
You have dinner.
when you have
Just
dinner with your family, does your family ever just do some corn as an appetizer or a side dish?
as a side dish, yeah. Nobody fucking
No, as
does
an
that.
appetizer
Nobody does that fucking corn as
before
an appetizer.
before dinner is ready.
I
So, when you have dinner with your family, does your family ever just do some corn as an appetizer before dinner is ready?
Can you make that a meme? I just want to see the picture.
She's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you asking me?"
But I just imagine, you know what? If we ever go to a restaurant the next time, and they're like, "You guys want any appetizers?" They'll be like, "Yeah, do you have any corn?"
Can I get a small bowl of corn?
They're like, "What? Yeah, just corn, please. Thank you."
But it's like
I love it. I love corn. I've
not
had
corn on the cob. A
No, I
small
know.
bowl of
Yes,
corn.
I know. We've had it all the time. Corn, a little bit of butter and salt, and then it would just be like, you have it on the side with the meals and stuff, But never has it been. Everyone's at the table. It's like, well, it's almost ready. Have some corn. Settle down. Like, what the hell? That's amazing. It's so good.
I thought this was a common occurrence.
I love it.
It's so funny.
Oh my god, it's amazing. Oh,
I didn't even mean for that to be a meme. I didn't mean to like bring it up. Like, cause sometimes I've done like goofy shit at the end of the podcast, but this was not one of those moments where I was trying to do that. Okay, she texted. She says that sounds like a ghetto thing to do, but TBH. That's,
oh my god.
No. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna put like live emoji. I'm just gonna say so no question mark. That's what I do when we have kids and we'd be like, hey, just make them some corn.
Hey, you know what? I get it.
I'm gonna cook everything. She can probably eat corn. There's no soy in corn.
Because it's corn. There's no soy in corn.
She can eat
You're
corn.
right.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make her dinner. Here you go. Here's some corn.
But
And
the
then
idea is because I had asked, I was like, well, what about taco shells? She's like, well, it's corn. You're gonna offer her a bowl of corn, and she's like, "Are you trying to kill me?"
it's just like corns. No, because I thought it was like
I fucking love it.
oh,
It's so fucking funny. I'm gonna turn it into a. What do you guys want for dinner? I'm not sure, but while we figure that out, man, I'll offer you some corn. Can I offer you some corn?
But that was the thing. It wasn't like, oh, I haven't figured out what to make dinner. Here's some corn. It was just like,
I know.
oh, like the steak is here, but you need some vegetables as well.
I know.
Here's some.
Really oh my god! It's like, hey, got corn.
Oh,
you guys got any snacks? Hey, we're about to eat dinner, so why don't you have a seat? We got some corn for you.
what if we're like living in an apartment and you come home and you open the freezer and it's just bags of corn? Hey, we got some corn in there.
It's like, oh, the appetizers.
Exactly.
It's like, I know what we're having with dinner.
Thanksgiving dinner. I'm just gonna make some corn.
It's just all corn.
Oops, all corn.
Oops, all corn.
Oh my god.
But it's just funny. It's like, I'll make the turkey, I'll make the stuffing, I'll make the mashed potatoes, and Danny, you're just like, I got the corn. Don't you worry. Take care of the corn, guys.
Okay, she says no. If we have an appetizer, it's usually a real Caesar salad. It involves a whole lot, but it's fucking amazing. We don't do appetizer usually. Okay, thank you. She says why?
I like how she says real Caesar salad versus like a fake one.
Fake one. That is fucking fake Caesar salad.
This is like fake ass bullshit salad. What is happening?
I'm just typing it.
I love it. It's
I'm just typing it, and it's like when I'm typing it, it sounds fucking insane.
It sounds fucking insane.
Because it's like me and Chris were talking, and I brought up that back when I was a kid, my mom would give me and my brothers little bowls of corn before dinner was ready.
Oh my god!
Like.
I like that you say little bowls of corn, not like a bowl of corn that you kind of scoop out onto your plate or whatever.
It
But I
wasn't.
like how it's like everybody gets their own little.
It
bowl.
was. They were. It was like little bowls. It was. I swear on my life.
Fancy ass shit is that? That's
Okay, but they were
amazing.
just like a little like not plastic, like just little fucking like bowls. And then yeah, like she like would scoop it. Here you go. Here's a little bowl of
We
corn.
did not have that many dishes when I was a kid. Oh my god. That makes it better. I love it's just like here's a small bowl of corn. It's not just like here, we're having some corn, eat this while you wait. It's like, no, I present you with your own small bowl of corn.
Before
It's
dinner.
It's just for you. Everybody gets one. What?
He's like,
I almost want to just put this up as a fucking just its own thing.
This is its
Just
own
the story of the corn.
for fuck like an entire podcast episode is just us talking about this fucking corn
It
debacle.
is. I'm gonna call you. You're gonna be the child of the corn.
Child of the corn. I said okay, thank you, Ella, because me and Chris were talking, and I brought up that back when I was a kid, my mom would give me and my brother little bowls of corn where dinner was ready, so that we had some vegetables. And Chris fucking lost it when I tried explaining, and I thought it was a common occurrence or a thing for dinner.
Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god, I love it so much.
Oh my god, you're gonna fucking like show Eric and Jackie this, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is up with this kid?"
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reference corn for like about a week. From out of context, and no one's gonna know. And then they're gonna be like, "What the fuck do you keep saying corn?" I'll be like, "Danny,
Why don't you explain
why?
it?
You like corn?"
You like corn? Hey Jackie, you know what I'm in the mood for? I'm in for the small bowl of corn.
You know you want to look at it.
I just wanted to see what the fuck this article was recommended to me about. Like, what the fuck was so important that it needed to be recommended to me?
Because dude, it's the hot new topic. Dragon Ball Super's new arc.
Oh, if you've not met Granola yet, it is time you met the bounty hunter. Wow, so he's a bounty hunter.
I
So
know,
well, that reminds me of Hit. Hit was a cool
This
character.
is this universe's hit.
Whoa! The villain who hails from a race that was crushed by Saiyan has a big chip on his shoulders. Granola is the last of his kind. Whoa! And he holds the Saiyans directly responsible for the trauma he endured as a child. Frieza is also on that list, and with revenge just beyond reach, Granola has plans to power up and take revenge.
He's gonna
Great.
power up
Power
and
up.
take on Frieza.
Why does he have the hair of fucking Dr. Stone?
That's what I was thinking too, right? Like he has that, but he has like the face of Vegeta.
Granola confirmed as much at the end of Super 68, Chapter 68. Fans have shown the villain, please, it is there. Granola admits he is not strong enough. He is not strong enough to fight Frieza at present, but he will get there before long. Oh, so he's gonna just fucking go take out Frieza.
Oh, he's gonna go get his own Planet Fitness subscription.
Oh, fucking nice.
Literally Planet Fitness. Because it's in
to
space.
avenge the Cerealians I've lost. His people were cereal?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because it's granola. Get it?
God
Get
damn
it?
Doesn't he have a coworker or something? His name was Yogurt.
His coworker. His coworker's yogurt, and
His partner.
his dad was soup.
This vow would be worrisome enough if it weren't for the next bit. Dragon Ball Super doesn't make these kinds of promises without seeing them through. Oh, and then it goes into the fucking Oracle fish.
Basically, he's saying that, but it's like he wouldn't have been born.
Exactly.
So it's like, and yes, it
How
could
do
be.
you
It could be the metaphorical born.
How do you feel about Granola so far? Do you think he poses a threat to Goku? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section below, or hit me up on Twitter at Megan Peters CB. Y'all hit you up.
The comment section is just like fucking people like fuck no.
Bullshit.
But yeah, so some people are speculating genuinely that his training will be what births him into being the warrior that surpasses Goku.
I don't.
And it's like, but how?
How and why?
How and why? Why? Because Because everyone's speculating too. Oh, because he hates the Saiyans. If he meets Goku and Vegeta and finds out the
Who
Saiyans are still
doesn't hate the Saiyans? Who doesn't hate the Saiyans?
You're right. You're right. And I know
Fucking
what you're
get in
thinking.
line.
I know what you're thinking. Why?
Oh my god.
But
Also,
it's gonna be like 7 chapters of like, I don't like you guys. You guys are terrible. You guys are Saiyans. They're like, no, we're good Saiyans. I'm Goku, Saiyan of Earth. I'm not like them. And Vegeta, he's a good guy now. And Vegeta's like, shut the fuck up, Kakarot. And then it's like, hoo. Tune in next month.
wow. Oh boy.
You.
So Rachel said, "Why wouldn't you just ... eat it with dinner?" And I don't think corn counts as a vegetable. You don't even digest it because dinner wasn't ready yet.
Because dinner. Then why wouldn't you wait?
Because, but it was also like she usually was like, "Okay, you can have it after you eat your corn." I'm like a small child when this is happening. It's like I don't even know.
I didn't know this was wrong.
It's a war crime to make your children only eat corn.
I thought this would have been funny as hell. We're in the apartment and then we all have dinner together, but you bring out the small bowls of corn and we're like,
Dinner's almost ready.
but here, have some corn. It's like, Danny, what the fuck is this? And you're like, you eat that while you wait for dinner. And we're like, wait, what? But this has been like a subplot we've never known about for like years.
This is just part of my development.
I know, it's so funny.
It's fucking like I'm gonna do this to like Maddie, and Maddie's like, "What the fuck is this bullshit?"
It's like, what the fuck is corn doing?
Corn. Oh my.
Oh god, I love it. Oh my god.
This was the most like unintentional meme that I've caused.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Like the dinner bell thing is like one thing where it's like, oh, this is kind of funny to keep it going, but fucking corn.
Corn. It's gonna be
Rachel goes, all right, that doesn't make sense to me, but whatever, man. LOL.
whatever, man. LOL.
Dude, I was a
can't-
small child.
I can't wait for this to be something that comes up randomly. It's so good. It's so good, Danny. It's so good. It's so fucking great. It's the fucking corn. Corn saga.
Fucking Christ. The corn arc.
It's the corn arc.
That was my childhood. And now I am dealing with the repercussions of
The repercussions of my upbringing. I didn't know.
I wasn't aware that people didn't just eat corn out of a bowl.
Oh god, it's so fucking good. 10 out of 10. I didn't think I could, but I respect you more now. It was already a full bucket, but now that bucket's
overflowing with corn.
It's overflowing with corn. Oh god, the little bowls fucking kills me. It's like if it was just corn, it's like okay, it's just like you eat corn before dinner, okay. But the little bowls, it's just
What did you think I was like?
it's the perfect amount of extra. That's just like why do you need little bowls?
One day I'm gonna
God.
bring you over to my house. I'm gonna show you. I know which bowl it was. I'm gonna show you this thing. This was the little bowl.
Oh my god, it's just like the stories. And I'll ask your mom, be like, is it true?
The story's true.
The story's true.
You fed your children corn.
Little bowls of corn for everyone while they waited anxiously for the supper. Oh my god.
We've talked more about corn than we did roasting Dane.
I know, it's so fucking. I love it. I love it. God. Fucking corn.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I didn't see that coming.
Oh my
My
god.
heart.
It would be funny if it was just like you had you had this all as one big podcast and the bridge between it was the fucking corn discussion. It really just does become like a 3-hour long podcast, all because of the corn discussion.
I love the idea that's like we finish it. All right, guys, we'll tune into the next episode. And it's like the next episode brought to you by corn.
Just
little bowls,
corn.
little bowls of corn,
Little bowls of
corn.
Fun for the whole family.
Eat it before dinner while you wait.
Now that I think about it, I don't know if it was just my brothers and I, or if like my parents also had corn. Now that I think about I'm thinking about it. It's like I remember me and my brothers having it. But I don't remember if my parents also had corn. If this was just like an injustice against us to keep us waiting.
An injustice.
If this was like a test of patience.
The plot thickens on the corn.
I'm gonna call my mom up. Mom, did you and Dad also eat the little bowls of corn?
Love how it becomes like, no, you gotta ask them. You gotta find out the story. What really happened back then.
What really happened back when we were like small and living in like Japan or even like San Diego and on? What happened with the little bowls of corn?
Oh my god. Can you imagine the people anxiously waiting to hear the answer?
Legit.
It's just referenced in like a video and they're like, wait, what the fuck? Corn?
No, imagine like my mom does it again, like just like they're like making dinner and then she's like, oh, here's some corn. I would like Snapchat the group like, yo, little bowls of corn.
It's fucking real.
This is a real thing. Y'all thought I was joking.
They're just like spliced into an actual gameplay video. It's just like, no, it was real. It happened.
Oh no, it'd be funny if it was like it happens while you guys are recording and you start laughing and Jackie's like, what? He's like, little bowls of corn.
Little bowls of corn. And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, it's the little bowls of corn.
Yeah, it becomes a corn saga.
Oh my god. The greatest inside joke that could go on for a decade.
And it's so funny because it was never intended. It was just what I ate as a child.
A good hearty meme for the end of the first month of the year.
Exactly.
How'd you start your 2021? I learned about the corn.
I learned about little bowls of corn.
Little bowls of corn. Oh my god. That's amazing. My head hurts.
I'm sorry.
It's so funny.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Are we gonna have enough time to do the podcast, or is it gonna be like the corn take up too much time?
The little bowls of corn.
Little bowls of corn.
It was all because of the corn that they couldn't eat dinner.
Literally.
They couldn't get the dinner bell.
Ding ding, what's tonight's dinner? I don't know, did you eat your little bowl of corn yet?
Did you eat your little bowl of corn? Oh my god. We fucking... Oh my... We just reference it before this ever goes up. Like this little part.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, why the fuck is corn happening?
Oh my god.
And then the origin story.
Like, literally.
I wonder if it was an injustice against us.
Because then you think about it, it's like, wait, why didn't they eat the corn? What was in the corn?
What was in the corn? Oh my god, that's so great. Do you need the fan on?
Probably for like a minute. Don't need it on the whole time. I'm actually doing pretty alright right now, to be honest.
Yeah, believe it or not.
I'm not burning up. I probably would have been burning up if I had my jacket on still. I thought, like... Yeah.
I mean, luckily, jacket off.
Exactly. Well, I forgot that it was there. I don't know why.
Let's see where the AC going.
Nice. It's not picking up.
Not even a little bit.
No, not at all. That's really cool,
It's
actually. Nice! Oh, yeah.
But, no, so I was thinking, obviously because the corn saga happened, so we cover the entire, you know, the names, Gran Torino,
Yes.
fucking Shigaraki basically making moves again.
Well, I mean, these can go by pretty quick. Like, the name thing is not going to take very long to discuss. Like, that'll take, like,
no, it's just,
a few minutes.
It's a fun little...
Gran Torino is more just a discussion of who he is,
like
what he means, and then what this could mean for Midoriya.
Yeah.
No,
Um,
the Stain arc honestly probably won't take too much time to discuss.
I
I don't think either of these are going to take too much time.
I know. I just know. Also, we tend to
Get sidetracked.
no, we tend to get like not wrapped up, but
We get too deep.
we know we're like, oh, this will be quick, and it's like that was not quick. That one episode,
3 hours later,
we spent 45 minutes talking about a 20-minute episode. But
we spent an entire hour talking about the Shadow Dragon saga.
oh god, that
Oh god,
GT was the perfect example of how we can sit on.
one thing for hours.
That was our longest podcast.
It was still to this day.
Oh yeah.
All right,
But no, what I'm meaning is, so we cover the names all the way down to the aftermath of the hero killer.
Yes.
And then would you want it? Okay, so I'm saying we get to that point,
Yes.
and then we see where we're at with time.
Okay.
And I don't know if we want to include the everyone's internships flashback in that same block.
Okay.
I'm saying we do that, right?
Right.
And then we're like, okay, cool. So that basically covers up the entire Stain arc and everything that happened during the internships.
Right.
And then if we're out of time, we can end it there. And then I can just connect us to the second recording of the rest of it, and it will just feel like one.
Right. When we do another
conversation.
recording.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we don't. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like
I'm a little cold.
No, it's good.
It's good.
It's good. Gotta get
just the chills, the airflow.
Yeah. But 33, that's the big fucking episode.
Oh yeah, 33.
33.
Ooh.
That's the fat one, because that's the one where it's like
you learn his name.
We learn everything.
You learn it.
We learn where it came from.
You learn his name. The Corn Man. It kind of looks
the
like
Corn Man.
His head kind of does look like a really bad piece of corn.
Oh my god. It's just like,
but
that's his.
What was his quirk? Was he could make corn? He could turn people into corn.
Oh my god.
Into little balls of corn.
What if that was like fucked up? Like, what if that was the natives' fucking power?
What? Oh, you mean the guy?
Yeah, he's called the native. His hero
what if
name.
that was the natives' power? They could turn people into corn. It's like what? What a discussion!
I know. Out of context, it's like, wait, what the fuck are you
Those
doing?
fucking natives and their ability to turn people into corn into little neatly made balls of corn.
I'm dying. This is so funny.
Oh, we're done.
God damn it. But no, are you like the native? Because that's his hero name, the native. He's the Native American guy.
Yes.
It's like, what if his power was corn? He had corn.
Corn.
But he called it maize because that was what they did.
It'd be pretty amazing.
Oh god, yeah, this is the arc where here a fucking Ida almost dies.
Ida fucking dies. We got one done and have been laughing
about the corn thing for 25 minutes. My fucking soul.
Oh god, I'm glad that entertained you.
I feel like that entertained all of us.
Oh no, it did. I'm just amazed that it got you so good.
God, I didn't see it coming. Oh my god. Wow. My jaw hurts now.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fuck. No, you chilly boy now.
I was gonna say, like, that was a good blast of cold air because now it's
now your jeans are oh god, your jeans are ice.
Legit. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Would you like pretzels?
Yeah, I'll have a couple.
Yeah, I'll get some pretzels. Do you want to just throw some on your plate so you gotta reach over, or are you?
I guess that's a good
idea.
I
don't know how many pretzels you would like.
Well,
I have an unlimited supply.
Unlimited power. Unlimited pretzel power.
Unlimited to put it in. You take more. I'm probably gonna buy more later this week.
There we go. Look at that. Oh shit! It's like corn all over again.
It's little bowls
It's a little bowl of breath. Oh Jesus! Okay.
right in the honey mustard.
Perfect.
Probably
All right.
tastes good in honey mustard, honestly.
Yeah.
Pretzels and honey mustard.
With peanut butter in the middle.
The peanut butter that's questionable, but the honey mustard and pretzels are good. You just like bite the tip.
Chris. No.
Why is that so funny?
Just bite the tip.
I know. I was like, after I said it,
God damn it,
I was like, oh god, is that too much? And then you laugh. I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
Anyways, it's okay.
Just bite the tip.
God damn it. You fucking add this shit. Okay, now this is the best like pre-recording thing we've ever done.
It is. This is fucking 10 out of 10. It gets better over time. It's like wine and grape juice. And not Dragon Ball Z.
God, imagine this whole like time we've talked. Aside from the actual podcast, we've discussed the whole Dane fucking saga. We got into detail about that. We touched briefly on our Dragon Ball discussion, and then we just go into a fucking like 30-minute discussion about little bowls of corn. Our fucking spirits are high this evening.
It is so good, and it's like, what's the itinerary? This.
We're literally at a point where this could be its own podcast.
It is. It's literally like 2 hours.
God damn it.
It's okay, because we're going to spice it up now with the Hero Killer Stain.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, baba. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're all good. All right.
I was thinking, should we look up the wiki for this part of season 2?
Why?
Just because I know a lot of like the wiki has like the breakdown of like what actually happens, in case we need like a reference, or you think we're good?
If you want to, I mean, my thing is like I remember it pretty well.
Okay.
Unless you want to go into nitty gritty detail, but even then, it's like it's not. I mean, like it's pretty easy to remember. With, like the names, I don't remember all the names, but that whole thing, Gran Torino training, and him kind of more or less, teaching Midoriya how to control One for All
Using the microwave and
in the microwave, the little fish,
frozen fish desserts.
The fish is me.
The fish is me. It just makes sense. I'm like, how the fuck does any of this make sense? I was so confused. I'm like, wait. At the end, it's like I get it, but it's like,
how did we get here?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Shigaraki trying to get Hero Killer stand on there and Stain being like, no, fuck you. And then the no moves. No, Stain going doing his thing, and then Shigaraki's like, well, fuck you too. Here's some no moves trying to upstage you. And Ida goes after Stain, that whole thing. There's all the fucking no moves. Midoriya fights them for a minute, but then goes after Ida. It makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I was just checking. You know what I mean?
I am unquestionably powered in academia knowledge. I don't know why.
That was good. That was great.
I don't know why Kermit the Frog came out and said that. I think it was just because I was going to swallow a pretzel.
By the power of corn.
Hi, Kermit the Frog here. I am the biggest fan of My Hero Academia. All you Dragon Ball fans, you can suck my green dick. Enough of your shit.
I thought there was more to that.
I was trying to think of more.
Okay, and thank you for tuning in. That was our exclusive interview with Kermit the Frog and his thoughts of my.
I'm really tired of the idea that academia is an immature because it's focused on kids. All you bitches, you like a Goblin Slayer, but honestly, aside from the goblin raping part, it's not really that great of a thing at all. Not very mature. Just a little power fantasy. I really don't see the point of it. Don't you, Chris?
I can.
The letter of the day is today's brought to you by the letter "fuck yourself."
Let her fuck yourself. Spell it out.
You have any complaints? Call 1-800 fuck yourself.
Say it all together. GOFUCKYOURSE.
Yeah, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go in the other room. Your mom is waiting for me.
You just really had to slide that in.
I don't know. I'm just thinking like fucking like bullshit. Fucking Kermit. I don't know.
Kermit's just like, yeah. By the way, I'm gonna fuck your mom.
Your mom's gonna get her mouth on my big green dick. But I go enjoy Goblin Slayer.
Oh my god.
I don't know why. Why am I like this?
I love it. That's so fucking great. Just that out of context alone.
Honestly.
Just as its own soundbite.
Just me doing the fucking Kermit the Frog voice on command.
You guys can go fuck yourself. They're mature based around kids. Well, if you like Goblin Slayer.
Hello, konnichiwa. Me amo Kermit the Frog here.
Me amo. What the fuck? Me amo Kermit the Frog. Ciao.
I really hope this can pick up my wheezing, or if that's too like quiet.
No, it's pretty good with that.
Okay, this is legit gonna be its own podcast where we don't fucking talk about anything.
That's the podcast. It's like
we hype up that we're gonna talk about the Stain arc, and it's just fucking the core thing, and then Kermit the Frog,
the Corn and Kermit song. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Jesus Christ! What a beautiful accident.
Oh.
10 out of 10, guys. 10 out of 10. All right. I'm ready to go. I'm going to talk about some hero names.
Well, do you have the names of the others that were pulled up? Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
Yep, all of them.
I just wanted to make sure, because this was only one episode. A lot of these names aren't mentioned again, so I just want to make sure.
Oh, God.
Oh, there's little like gifs of them. That's cute.
Shining hero, I cannot stop twinkling. That's not a name.
It sounds like a call for help.
Oh god, it's so funny. Some of these heroes are really fucking good names, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
wait, what was Kirishima's? Was it what I think it is?
Oh, Kirishima's?
Yeah.
Red Riot.
Yes, it is.
Oh. Sturdy hero, Red Riot.
Yes.
Because he is doing it in an homage to an actual hero that's out there.
Yes. Was it Crimson Riot or was it also Red Riot?
I think it was Crimson. I think it was Crimson Riot.
Yeah.
Because he mentions, he's like, I picked this name because, you know, Midnight was like, oh, you named it after, you know, Crimson Riot kind of thing. He's like, yeah, the Crimson is what I'm going after.
Yeah, no, that's
he's trying to be
that becomes a big thing later on. Just that whole little like inspiration part. I was trying to think, like, did they say it this early on?
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed they did.
I'm glad. Oh, that's good. Okay. Well, yeah, we should probably go ahead and start this podcast, shouldn't we?
Just a wee bit, lad.
Oh, just a wee bit, laddie.
Just a wee
bit. If you had a chance to start your podcast, would you? Yeah.
You gotta say it grosser every time. It's like, if you had the chance to change your fate, would ya? Had the chance to.
If you had a chance to oogle like your hushabakabo, would ya?
Oh my god. That night was crazy.
That was a little.
You remember that shit?
I do. Of course, I remember that shit.
It's
That was
like-
Christmas Eve.
I know, it was good.
It was a nice, warm Christmas Eve.
If you had the chance to rush your Vogan, would ya?
If you had a chance to shrug in your broken hammer, would ya?
If you had the chance to Jurg your Jurgen.
Would ya? Oh my god.
Oh god, 10 out of 10. That was a fucking.
That was a
amazing.
funny meme.
We talked about that for like 2 days.
It really was. It's a shame it wasn't any further than that. Okay.
God, so good. I think we're warmed up.
I think this was a beautiful little warm up. I don't know if we really needed a warm up after just doing a podcast, but it's fine.
We got the looses out, you know.
Exactly.
It's like, because we're doing the podcast, we're very serious, we're very into the topic. We
Exactly.
need to, loosen things back up so we're not so,
Exactly.
verbally tight.
Okay.
You know.
Are we saying the number for this one?
Yeah, this one is gonna be 13.
13.
13.
Let me just make sure.
Make sure.
Yes.
Made the fucking thumbnail.
I'm just making sure. Yes, it is 13.
Did you Google the spiral off cow?
No, I went
did
to my
you-
like videos.
Oh, okay. Hey, look at you.
Okay. Breathe. Breathe, breathe.
We got another view on the podcast today.
Wow. Nice. I'm glad. That makes me happy. Someone out there is listening.
Someone out there. You hear us. What's your name? Do you like corn?
Would you like a little bowl of corn?
That just reminds me of the old man from fucking Game Grumps, the hospital game with the surgery. They're like, cranberries.
I love cranberries.
Hello, guys. Do you like corn?
Would you like a little bowl of corn?
Quick, just a little bit before you start.
Oh yes, the steak is almost ready. Here's a bowl of corn to hold you over. I promise it's top sirloin tonight.
Oh my god.
You'll be thankful when it is ready. Enjoy a bowl of corn.
Oh my god, that should be our pre-recording ritual. We go out, little bowls of corn, and we have to eat them before the recording.
Here you are, brother Chris. Here's your little bowl of corn.
Thank you, brother Denny.
Enjoy. Here's a spoon.
I think it was like a little tiny spoon.
Little
Enough
bitty
for like 2 kernels at a time.
No, we had normal sized spoons.
That's lucky.
Go to Jackie. Jackie, you're home. I'm so happy to see you. Here is your little bowl of corn.
I that out of context without her having any knowledge would be the greatest thing in the world.
Just made her a bowl of corn.
Like you're here, like on, like just a random D&D night. Like
Yeah.
you come, she's not home yet. Just make the corn. She comes in. Hey guys, hey Danny. You're like, hi, you're here.
I'm so happy to see you. Here's your bowl of corn.
It's ready for you. What? Yes, you must eat this before dinner. It's almost ready.
This will make you big and strong, like me.
It's
That's
like,
why I'm tall. I ate little bowls of corn as a child. Do you want
I
to be tall like me?
I can tell you didn't have enough corn in your upbringing. You're a little stark short. That's a corn
Walk
joke.
up to like a fucking. What Dane was under 6 foot? Oh, it looks like someone didn't have enough corn as a child, didn't they?
You seem a little husky.
Oh, you seem a little puny.
Puny. Yeah.
Little bowl of corn, this boy.
Okay, we really gotta start this.
45 minutes of fucking nothing.
That is so good, though. It's so funny.
God, this would be just beautiful.
It is beautiful. Oh my god.
We're not even gonna review either of the podcasts. We're just gonna listen back at this.
This is gold.
This is a literal nugget of gold. This is a whole big bowl of corn.
This is a big bowl of corn. I know we talked about small bowls of corn, but this is the rare.
This is the rare, normal sized bowl of corn.
Oh my god! I'm just gonna edit it into its own beautiful video.
I wouldn't even be mad.
And I'm just like, I don't know what we do with this, but
It's episode 14, the little bowl of corn episode.
the legend of the corn.
We don't even say that it's episode 14. Well, no, if you upload it now, we would be saying this is episode 14.
And it's just like, what would the title be? Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, the corn?
The Corn Lords. No, it would have to be like, I don't even know what you would call it, because it's like this is the most spiraled off we've done.
Yeah. Which I think is something that this podcast really needs, because we've stopped spiraling so much sometimes.
It's because we were on point, but we did spiral. We did it. We did the thing.
We did it. You can't say we don't do it.
Good job, team. We did it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We got him. Everyone claps.
none of it picks up.
It might have picked up like 2 of them.
That was really funny in that video, though, that you were clapping. And you're like, oh my god, it's not picking up my clapping. It's
No,
right."
because I was like, oh, it's cool because these eyes had and like slapping my knee, and then it's like, oh no, it didn't pick up my knee slaps.
Just imagine though.
Imagine my big knee, and I slap it.
And I slap it.
I slapped it just like Endeavor to Shoto. Oh, I'm just kidding.
That's the
We all know that man had a fucking fist and not an open palm of love.
fist of.
There was no open palms of love for him.
There was not. There was the. What are you doing here? Why are you breathing?
The only thing that was open was the kettle with the water coming out.
Wow.
Oof. Big oof.
Fucking great. The cat.
That's the best My Hero Academia villain was the kettle.
Well, if it wasn't for the kettle, would Todoroki have really become the hero he is?
This is true. Dude, that's what's gonna happen. I don't want to spoil it, but the war arc that Todoroki has to fight the kettle. The kettle comes back. No, just like Shigaraki comes out in one of his hands, he's like, "Here you go, my boy." He's like,
That's why we haven't actually seen All for One yet, because he's the kettle.
he is the kettle. Oh my god, I wish he was.
No, or his face is fucked up, so when he comes out into the field, he's wearing the kettle.
he's just like,
You remember me?
that was born in darkness, molded by. Oh no. Oh my god. If you do upload this, like, I am so sorry to anyone who is listening.
I'm sorry in advance that you have listened.
That's what you put in the very beginning, just before the fucking thing, and say, I am sorry.
That's not the intro, but yeah.
That is true. I made
I
the
know, I
intro.
know.
I forged it. I almost kicked the bag of tricks.
A bag of tricks.
Yeah, all the shit that I brought you that I haven't even shown you.
Oh my god. Wow. You know what I love?
Corn. What do you love, Chris? What do you love in this world?
I love what we do here on the channel.
I love it as well. It gives me hope.
It does the quality programming that you guys get every day that we upload.
Yes. Maybe not every day, but
Every day that we upload.
okay, I thought you meant like every day we upload. I was like, no, not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
But no, I agree. I love the content we put up.
And I hope you love the content too.
If you're listening to this,
Just comment corn.
corn.
Corn. Meanwhile, there's like there's this increase in searches for corn. Is it the band or is it the food?
That's true. Little bowls of corn. You thought it was like fucking like corn. No, it was us listening to corn.
Oh my! That's gonna be in the thumbnail. It's gonna be a little bowl and it's gonna have the corn guys in it.
Oh, God.
What? Yeah, God, that could be funny. And you won't even know what that means until you got to this part of the video.
Like literally. Oh my god. So goofy. What is wrong with us? Breathe. Deep breaths. We will one day start this podcast.
I just would love the idea. It just never starts. And we're just like, well, gotta go to bed.
I know. Well, I'm looking at the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. Like, shit.
I know.
What time do you have work?
8.
Motherfucker. Yeah, we're gonna need to like streamline this shit.
I know, we will. We will. We will!
We will go beyond plus ultra.
Plus Ultra TM.
At least we got all the giggles out now. You know?
Yeah. I know, we got him out.
We were in a giggly mood at the end of that podcast, so
Oh my
it's like,
god, that shit was funny as hell. We're dying.
at least now it's all out of our system.
It's all out. We're clear-headed.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna focus and we're gonna spiral off properly.
We are. Oh my god, I just thought of something. Oh my god. I'm such a fucking idiot. What if what if me and you, like if we just like in our own like time and whatnot, like you're talking to Maddie and I'm talking to like Rachel, what if we just call them our little baby corn? But just to test the water, just to see how they react to it.
Like, tell them in person?
Like,
Or
like, no, like you're talking to, and it's like, oh, hey, baby corn, how you doing?
Oh my god.
And just to see. And then if they don't say anything, just keep calling it that. And then like if they are like,
it becomes a
if they no, but then if they question it, and then it's like, oh, I was just like thinking of like cute names, and I don't know, baby corn came up.
Can you imagine the day that we're in the same room though? And
Honestly, that'd be really funny.
Either you say it or I say it, and then Rachel or Maddie,
Maddie.
both of them are like,
what the fuck? No, because then that's the realization that they figure out there's some bullshit going on.
It's been 4 years.
It has, and they're like, God, you got all of that too? And we refer them to the video.
You're like, yeah, that thing we made 7 years ago.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Oh, I was going to say, your face lit up that time. That was really funny.
Oh, my head. That's so fucking good.
Oh, my aching head. I'm sorry. That honestly, it was because I was saying I love you to her, and then I was like, what if I did just call her baby corn and see what happens?
Oh, my God. Okay. Operation Baby Corn. Report our findings as
Look at the eyes, like that's from you fucking like laughing.
Baby corn.
Oh, all right. We need to ban corn now. We need to ban the word corn from the next hour, just so we can record.
Yeah, we really do. I feel like at this point, we should just say this is a separate file.
At this point, it's like, yeah, if you might as well just upload this. We have talked so much.
Yep, and you've all listened. So thank you.
Thank you.
And you're welcome.
So sorry, but also thanks.
It's okay. You've earned it.
Wait, so then Is this 14 or is this going to be 13?
This is gonna be the surprise.
The surprise of the century.
Yep. It's gonna be like when Columbus discovered America, and what did he find? Corn.
Little bowls of
Of
corn
corn.
waiting for him.
Oh my god.